Welcome to New York City. In the past 10 years, I've had a very different kind of lifestyle, but yeah, this video is gonna be a little bit different. Now, if you're feeling a little bit lost, I don't blame you, but long story short, I moved to New York City. Not gonna lie, I feel like I have a long-term history of just making random decisions that people don't really understand. So let me explain this turn of events. A lot of people are often surprised when I tell them this, but I've actually never paid rent. I have been a professional dancer for the past 10 years. So a lot of the jobs that I've done have actually been contract work. My employers have paid for my accommodation, not me. So why then would I voluntarily choose to pay rent, and not just pay rent in any city, but the most expensive city in the world? I feel like after 10 years of basically not having a home for more than a year, I think there's just part of me that really is craving normalcy right now. This has been a very interesting shift. Here's one corner, nice and cute. And here's the rest of the room. Originally, the next step I was thinking was to do the bed, but I'm kind of thinking I just need to finish this corner. The bed feels very daunting to me right now. I think I'm gonna have to call for backup. So you know that concept where you tackle like the easy things first to kind of build up the confidence to do more challenging things later? That is kind of what I'm doing right now. I know this little corner of the room is not fully finished yet, but I can see the vision. Coming into this process, I knew I wanted to have a space that I really just loved, especially because I'm at a stage in life where I feel like I don't want to be just living in a potato sack. So I have been working with a designer. I am not a designer. I have such a hard time like imagining what something is gonna actually look like in a space. I've tried it twice when I've been in Japan, and every time it hasn't turned out cute. Good morning. It is a beautiful day here in New York City. I feel like in the midst of decorating my apartment, I've mainly been using Amazon just for the convenience of everything. However, right now I am feeling a bit impatient. I got my first little corner of my room done. However, I am missing one thing. Target. Shopping for things in person so much more than online. And that is if we can find it. These are the ones. Oh my gosh. This is getting out of control. But before we get into all the unboxing, it's time to paint. Oh. Here it is. Guys, this color is so beautiful. This is called Dusty Rose by Benjamin Moore. I have been putting this off for quite a while because I honestly feel very intimidated. But we gotta get going if we're ever gonna finish the room. So originally the thought was to do some rent-her-safe peel and stick wallpaper, but guys, wallpaper is so expensive. Why is wallpaper so expensive? My room's not that big. To cover this whole thing, it was gonna be over $500, and doing it with paint is only like $100. So I'm fine just painting it. This works with me. My guess is that the majority of today is gonna be spent painting and then just painting some more. But there are a couple different steps we need to do. Step one, the trim. Naturally, the corners need a little bit more attention, so that is where we're gonna be starting first. I have done this before, but I've never done this alone, so this is a bit scary. When I was making my plan for today, I definitely did not think it was gonna be taking this long. Just doing the trim took 3 hours, so hopefully the roller is not that long. But so far, I think it's looking pretty good. I mean, it's not like the cleanest job in the world, but I don't know, I don't think it's too bad. And now time for step 2. Rolling. The sun sets in about an hour, so I'm just gonna be trying to go as fast as I can. It is officially now day 2 of painting my walls. I did my first coat yesterday, and today I've just finished the second. And not gonna lie, I'm pretty happy with it. If you're a good painter, don't look too hard, but I would say that it's pretty decent for what I'm looking for. The sun just recently set, so I feel like right now it looks a bit more gray, but I think something I really like about this is that as the sun kind of goes over the skyline, the color changes quite a bit, which I think is really fun. And the big thing now is that I can start doing furniture. I have so many boxes in my living room right now. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I have been holding off specifically so I can finish the paint. Obviously, it makes life a little bit easier to not have a bunch of furniture, but that is the next step. Let's see how this goes. Even though this is probably the most stationary I've ever been in my life, I would still say I'm still gonna be traveling and I'm still gonna be out and about quite a bit, which means fake plants. Would I love to have a bunch of real plants in my place one day? Yeah, sure. But plants are expensive, and I feel like I would just kill it if I was gone all the time. Oh, there you go. I would say that my room is not quite shoebox status, but it is still on the smaller side. Pretty like decent size for a New York City apartment. This right here is making me so happy. I feel like having green in my space is just so comforting. Perfect. And even though I'm not quite ready to foster a real plant, this'll do for now. The mission of today is to finish this entire side of the room. Now that my walls are painted, I can finally start doing things. At this point, the boxes have been aggressively compiling for the past couple weeks, and I just haven't been able to do anything with them because my walls haven't been painted. But now, I'm sorry, that was really unnecessarily aggressive. But now the walls are done. We've already got the plants done. We have 2 more things before the end of the day, and we'll see how it goes. I kind of forgot I was gonna have to build this. It will appear in 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Guys, this mirror is perfect for me. Obviously, I wanted to have like a little mirror situation here, but it's also a little coat rack. There is a very, very minimal amount of stuff that I actually need to hang and do kind of stuff with or want easy access to. So I feel like, honestly, this is all I need. And it's kind of inconspicuous, so I like it. Okay, time to do this thing. No pressure. Whew. Okay. How does that look?
Looks good.
Then I'm gonna be like, yay!
That looks perfect. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing.
Yay! Or something.
Oh my gosh, this looks perfect. It just added so much personality to the room.
Yay! Good morning. Yesterday was honestly so satisfying. This whole side of the room is basically done at this point. So now I just have a couple more things. I feel like this is a very exciting time because for the past couple weeks I have had no storage, but this is a nightstand. I think I just thought I would actually be done today, and with all of these pieces and the other things I have to make as well, I'm kind of feeling like that might not be the case. Okay, this is not bad, but it's definitely not good. I've been working on this drawer for quite a bit, and it's not closing all the way. I can't say I'm too well versed with power tools, but I feel like that is definitely my shortcoming right now. For now, I think this will serve fine as a dysfunctional drawer, but now we have the lamp. I feel like this just all makes me so excited because I know that this place has the potential to be so dreamy. I mean, it already is, but especially with all the mood lighting that you get from this lamp, plus this lamp, and got one more coming. I just like want to create a place that I genuinely want to be all the time. I'm already feeling the good vibes. Believe it or not, I have actually been away from New York for about a month. It's actually been a month and a half. When I first got this apartment, I think a lot of people thought I would stop traveling, but that was never really the point. It was just to have like a proper home base that I can like rely on. But alas, there are still a lot of things that I need to do. So on today's agenda, we have 2 main goals. I think the last thing I did was put the pictures on my walls, as you can see here. So the first thing that we're gonna be doing is putting up the final photo and then putting these little lights above them. So funny story, I actually ordered this one at the same time as the rest of my photos. However, I accidentally sent this one to my parents' house. Yeah, not helpful. Big shout out to Mix Tiles. That is the company that I got these photos from. It was 100% my fault, and I was wondering if maybe they would send me a shipping label, and they just sent me another one for free. This is so exciting. I think the progress is already so satisfying. Like, I absolutely love seeing all the different elements come together bit by bit to create the final results. However, the thing that makes this even more special is I took all of the photos around my room. I feel like all these photos just mean a lot to me for one reason or another. So it's cool to have it hanging on my wall. And on to the next part. I do think it is pretty in here as it is. However, I think adding these lights will add another little magical touch to the room. I definitely cannot take credit for this. My designer, Sonia, she is amazing and she has created this whole vision. But yeah, let's see if I can figure out how to use power tools. Oh my gosh, I am so happy with how this is turning out. It's so dreamy in here. Just for reference, there are no overhead lights in this room. The only thing I've had are this lamp and, where is it? This lamp. Having the extra lights from these pictures, insane. Like, I'm so stoked. I was talking to someone earlier today and he was like, I cannot believe all the stuff that you're doing in your apartment. Like, with the thought that most people don't stay in apartments for that long. But I don't know, I just feel like it's worth it. I remember when I was in Japan for 15 months, I went full force with like trying to make it as homey as possible, even though I was only there for a year. A year is a long time to not feel at home in your space, so. Yeah, at this point, I only have a couple things left. The main thing that I've been putting off, which honestly I should not be putting off, are the curtains. Right now we just have full windows. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I do love this view. However, having curtains is definitely important. But the rods that I have for them just need to be cut with like a saw of some sort, and I just feel very daunted by that. A task for another day. I'm just now realizing the drastic change of seasons throughout this video. Look at all the snow. I think I started this video in September. It's now January. But you know what has stayed consistent since September? This box. When the boxes started coming in, this is the one that I was like, that can wait. But now 4 months has passed and the box is just unopened. I think it's about time we open the box. Now at this point you may be wondering, Allie, what could possibly be in that box? Your room looks great, but the item in that box will actually go right here. I did find, oh gosh, it's so heavy. I did find a little table that doubles as storage and then it pops up, which makes me feel like there's a lot of pieces in here, so I'm not very excited, but it's now or never. We got the knife out, we mean business. I feel like because it's taken me so long to do this, I'm probably giving off the impression that I am quite the procrastinator. 102 screws. But I don't really feel like that is the case. But actually though, I do feel like I've just been busy. I feel kind of embarrassed to say it, but at this point I feel like I've probably been out of my apartment more than I've been in it. I knew that was gonna happen. That was just like part of it. Like I travel a lot. But I remember when I first started this, I was very gung-ho on trying to finish it before I left in October. This particular table has so many pieces. It was pretty ambitious for me to even start today, honestly. Quick update, 2 hours has passed and I'm only on step 3 and I got places to go. So we'll pick this up another day. Oh my gosh, this feels so amazing. Originally, when I wanted to call for backup, I was thinking to ask Sam to help me with all the curtains, but we've both been so busy and traveling all the time that I ended up just paying someone to do this for me. I feel like part of me feels a little bit of a sense of defeat because I did want to complete all of this on my own. However, I've been working on this since September. It's been a second. Here she is, my lovely table. And then these are the curtains. I love these. These are kind of like a linen fabric. While in theory I could have done the table on my own, I definitely could not have done this on my own. Actually, I mean, he did it on his own. Either way, I feel so relieved that it is finally done. And now the last thing is gonna be just to put the room back together.